First, we have double time. Double time is very, very underused for how strong the ability can be, but for average usage, it's really mid. Unless you have like some type of like frost, augment, like there's certain scenarios where that could be actually decent, but it's too niche, so I put it in mid. Okay, next we have Devil Soul. Devil Soul is also it's not mid, it's really solid. So Devil Soul, what it does is whenever you're it's like the return damage like type traits, like the more damage you take, the more damage you'll be able to deal. It's good if you want to be a glass cannon, but it's just solid. There's a lot more that probably provides way more utility and versatility, so it's just solid. Next we have Experience King. This is going to go to must use in PvE. The PvE usage of Experience King is like a lot because you're effectively just getting more EXP from all sources. So whether that be strength training, defense training, well, I'm not sure about that because there's no way to charge that, but the way it's worded, it makes it seem like that. And if it's like that, then this is a must-use PvE item. That's pretty much it. So next on the list is Count Dracula. Count Dracula is honestly kind of mid because you only get the lifesteal when you're below 30%. So you won't ever be able to go past 30%. Which at that point, if you're already getting comboed up like an Ash user, you're already pretty much dead. So I see like no purpose of this whatsoever. They could have just made it like you don't need to get another. There's like a skill tree where like every time you M1, you steal HP. So they could have just made it that, but I don't know why they did like this. So it's going in solid. Alright, so now we have Farmer. Farmer, self-explanatory. You do more damage to non like players. So it's not a must use, but it has PvE usage, so it's going in the PvE use category. Next we have Force Bubble. Force Bubble is honestly it's really good in PvP. So what it does is every time you hit someone 3 times, there's like a shield around you, and this shield's actually pretty strong because, well, it's just strong. It's simple like that, just strong. I don't know, they don't tell you like the exact damage reduction, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how strong it is, but I've seen a lot of people use it. Next we have Form Prestige. Pretty much you increase all your forms by 20%. It's really ass. Just don't use this. Just don't use any of these two, honestly. Next we have Full Guard. Pretty much whenever you counter a player, you get more energy. This mid, it's really mid. Next we have Hear Me. I don't know what this does, honestly. I read the passive on the cello. It's so confusing. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you what it is. I've never seen someone use it, so I'm guessing it's mid. Next we have Heat Absorption. Pretty much what does Heat Absorption do? So next we have Heat Absorption. Heat Absorption it's also kind of mid, but I can see some usage in it because now that they made ultimates, which I don't think should be in the game, now they actually have a use for it. Because what it does is when you hit like max overheat, you'll be able to drain all your overheat bar. But realistically, you shouldn't be spamming enough to overheat in the first place, so it's kind of useless. So it's gonna be a mid. So next we have Holy Man. This one is, I could see you use it, but there's really no reason to use it, honestly. You get so much grace from killing one person, and you could just cycle grace off of just killing people. There's really no purpose of this, honestly, unless you want to just hurry up with your Adola. And I don't really see like any use of that, actually. I mean, Adola's cool, but why waste a whole slot for a soul augment on it? Next you have Heavenly Restriction. This isn't a must use for PvP, but it's really good for PvP because you get TPQ dashes and your damage, you do 30% more damage, but you're not able to use any skills. So no, I don't think you're able to use Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. You can use the weapons. I think you use weapons, but you can't use any what's it called? Steal for Death. You can't use any Steal for Death V2 skills. You can't use any of it. But you should be able to use the blessings that came out in this update too. I'll probably do a ranking of that later, depending on how this does. Next we have Concussion Major. This is the best. This is the best if you want to just do straight PvP. Pretty much, Concussion Major is also a thing from JJK. It's pretty much just black flashes. What you do is every time you M1, you do 15% more damage. Not 15, you do 10% more damage at a chance of 50%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I swear it's not a 50% chance. It's more like a 50. It's more like a 50% chance to hit a black flash. Cause I've seen someone just do straight black flashes over and over and over and over and over again. It's really annoying, and this particles go over your screen. It makes you lag. It's just super annoying. Next you have Perfect. Perfect is mid. You do more damage when you're above 90%. Don't get this. Rejuvenating Blow. I'm pretty sure this is, you get more energy when you knock someone down. That's so mid. Never get this. That just sounds like ass. Next we have Soul Stealer. I do not know what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's like when you knock someone down, there's a chance for the soul to appear, and then you could damage that soul. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's good or not. But this is pretty much the ranking. Pause the screen if you want to see it. This is pretty much what you should be using. These, mainly these. Anyways, bye.